Hello, hello, and Happy New Year to everybody. Welcome to class. Today we're actually going to start seated. So set your mat up if you haven't already. Blanket or a block with you, hopefully. And you can get a blanket or a block underneath. So you can get a little lift in the hips, just setting up your seat. And once you set up, just allow the eyes to be closed and just be a little meditative. Feel into the body, feel into the breath. Our New Year's practice of Kundalini is going to be the Kriya for Detoxification. It's a very, very good Kriya. I like it a lot. And I believe that it really helps to do exactly what it says to do. And I feel like after the 2020 we've had, starting 2021 with a form of detoxification, as we start the new year, letting go of the old is a really great way to begin our year. So for the month of January, we'll be doing the Kriya for Detoxification. There's a warm-up that goes with it that helps get all the parts moving that are going to need to be moving in the Kriya itself and get us prepared for what the Kriya is going to ask of us. If you're brand new to Kundalini, there may be some points that are challenging. Just know that as those challenging points rise, as we come back day in and day out and we build up the strength over time, that's why we keep repeating the same Kriya for the month, we'll develop the strength to maintain those postures better. And it will get easier, and the practice will become something that can really be a meditation within itself, even while we're moving and using muscle groups in different ways. So give it your best shot, and you will definitely feel the benefit at the end of the class. Great. Oh, beautiful. So 12 o'clock, hands coming together right at the heart center, a little rub of the palms. And bringing the hands to stillness right at the heart, thumbs resting into the sternum lifts tall towards the thumbs, sitting up tall like a yogi. We begin with the Adi mantra followed by the Mangala Charan mantra, inviting the golden chain of teachers into the room with us, so I am guided and you all are protected. And then the Mangala Charan mantra, a prayer for protection all around. Beautiful. Big inhale all together. And an exhale, releasing that breath. And the inhale tunes us in. Om Namo Guru Dev Namo. Om Namo Guru Dev Namo. Om Namo Guru Dev Namo. Adgare Name, Jugatkare Name, Satkare Name, Siri Guru Deve Name. Adgare Name, Jugatkare Name, Satkare Name, Siri Guru Deve Name. Adgare Name, Jugatkare Name, Satkare Name, Siri Guru Deve Name. Inhale, draw that breath in all the way. Full breath. Hold the breath at the top of the inhalation. Set your intention for the practice. How do you want to bring in the year? Feel it inside. And releasing the breath out of the nose into the room, building the environment in which we will practice in. And transitioning, we're going to come lying flat on our backs. As we lie flat on our backs, we'll curl the knees into the chest, wrapping the hands around the shins, a little squeeze of the knees, a little rock side to side. And then coming to stillness right in the center. Hands are going to interlace around the right knee, or the right shin rather. Inhale, that left leg goes high to the sky, legs straight as you can. Both feet are flexed. And on an exhale, we're going to lower that left leg down towards the floor. Just pull that right knee in a little bit closer. Send that left heel out a little bit further. Keep both feet flexed, and then we'll add motion here. Inhale, it rises. Exhale, it falls. Steady motion, steady breath. Warming up the hip crease, the hip flexor, warming up the low abdomen, getting the breath pumping and moving here. Five, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, left leg straight up. And exhale, bring that leg down, switching sides, interlacing around the left side, left shin. Both feet are flexed. Inhale, that right leg high and straight. And on an exhale, draw that right leg down to the floor. Pause for a minute. Draw the left knee in closer. Send that right heel out and away. And inhale, we rise. Exhale, it falls. Steady with the breath. You move at your pace. You move through your body, right? So only you know what's right for your body. So trust your body as much as you can going through the practice, right? Listen in. Feel what's right for you. Maybe it's quicker, faster than mine. Maybe it's slower, steadier. You choose. Pick a pace. Keep the rhythm. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale that right leg long, straight up as you can. And exhale, both knees come into the chest. Hands around the shins again, little rock side to side. And then stopping in the middle, feet come flat to the floor, knees are high just for a beat. We're going to inhale, lift the hips. Palms are going to go face down underneath the butt. Then we'll exhale, sitting the butt on top of the backs of the hands. Inhale, the knees will come in towards the chest. And on an exhale, the left leg will extend long as the right knee stays in. And on an inhale, the right leg will extend long while the left knee comes back in. So exhaling left leg long, inhaling right leg long, pistoning the legs side to side. Again, you pick your pace and really, really extend here, right? So extend through the heel of the extended leg and draw the knee in as close as you can, right? So you're still using dynamic force as you move. Even in that moment's pause at the top and the bottom of the inhalation, one knee drawing up closer, the other heel drawing away further. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Big inhale, both legs come straight out. And exhale, lower the heels to the ground. Take a breath, inhaling. And exhaling. Inhaling, drawing the knees into the chest. And an exhale there. Inhale, both legs straight up. Exhale, both legs drop down to the floor. Inhale, they rise. Exhale, they fall. Really warming up the abdomen here. If this feels like too much for you, Bend the knees and only lift half the weight of the legs, keeping that low back as glued to the ground as you can. This is why we have the hands underneath our butt to help keep the pelvis tilted in a way that helps that low back stay safely to the ground. Just for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale straight up as you can. Feet are flexed. And exhale, the feet come down to the floor, knees bent. Inhale, little lift of the hips. And exhale, we move the hands out. Hips come back to the floor, legs go long, palms face up. And just breathe. Feel into the abdomen. Just warming up the body here. Beautiful. Big inhale. Hands come long overhead. Flex the feet. Reach into the heels as you stretch. And on an exhalation, curl back into a ball. And then a little rock forward to back along the spine. And we're going to go rolling up into our seated position. So we come into our seat, palms face down on the knees. And we're going to begin Sufi grind. So inhaling, circling forward. Exhaling, circling back. Nice and steady. Can you feel the connection? Right? We really got things pumping first. Now slow it down and move with the rhythm of your breath. Feel the connection to your body's energy. Once we've amplified the energy in the breath, right? Now when we do these Sufi grinds, you can kind of feel the energy moving. At least I can. I'm not sure if you can. But years and years of practice has made me a little bit more subtle to these things, a little bit more aware, rather, to these subtle movements. But I hear very often with people doing Kundalini for the first time, wow, I felt this and I felt that. So it doesn't take years to experience. Big inhale, upright, nice, tall, and exhale there. Reversing, inhale, coming forward, reversing that circle, going in the opposite direction now. Inhale forward, exhale back, so same pattern, same motion, steady breath. Grounding down, you can feel this effect, right? You can feel the centering, the grounding, right? That everything's starting to be contained down towards the pelvis. Rooting down. 3, 2. Inhale, nice and tall, full breath in, a little pause at the top. And exhaling there. Hands slide down onto the shins. Inhale, heart forward. Exhale, round it back. So spinal flex. It's very typical Kundalini warm up here. Just loosening through the spine. Inhale, heart forward. Exhale, heart back. Coming from the tilt of the pelvis. Pelvis tilts forward, heart comes forward. Pelvis tilts back, heart goes back. So the spine's moving into extension and flexion. As the pelvis tilts forward, we would accentuate the broadening of the heart. The shoulder blades pull towards each other, and we open those pectoral muscles. Yeah. And as we exhale, we send the heart backwards, right? So the scapula's open behind on the back. As we round back, as the pelvis tilts back. The chin stays as parallel to the floor as possible, so the head stays pretty well fixed in place, isolating the length of the spine between tailbone and collarbones. Keep the motion, keep the breath, allow the hands to slide out onto the knees. High spinal flex. Ah, so good. Keep it going. Steady breath. Five, four, three, two, and one. Big inhale. Draw the breath in, all the way. And exhale, releasing the breath. I like to prop myself up a little bit at this point. So if you have a blanket and you want to put it underneath of you, now is a good time to do so. We're not going to be here for super long, but it helps a little bit with comfort, especially for those with tighter hips and hip flexors. Inhale, the hands high. And an exhale, hands come down onto the shoulders, thumbs pointing back, fingertips pointing forward, touching the shoulders if you can. Inhale, a little twist to the left. Exhale, a little twist to the right. Spinal twist, moving across the transverse plane now. We've moved front to back. Now we're getting the sides involved. Keeping the elbows at shoulder height. Celebrating the new year. Bring it in good. Kriya for detoxification. Oh, and it's such a good one. I've been loving practicing it. 3, 2, and 1. Big inhale, center, full breath all the way in. And exhale, allow the hands to turn, palms face down, landing on the knees. And a round of breath, just feel, notice, allow it to settle. Beautiful. Sliding the hands back slightly so your elbows are in line with the body. So when they're on your knees, your elbows are a little bit further than the body. So I want you to slide the hands back a little bit so the elbows are right beside your body. And we're going to inhale, drawing the shoulders up towards the ears, and exhale, they drop. Five, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Big inhale, draw the elbows up towards the ears all the way. Hold, keep it held. And exhale out of the nose, sliding the palms forward back onto the knees. And head turn side to side. Inhale as you turn the chin to the left. Exhale as you turn the chin to the right. In to the left. Out to the right. In to the left. Out to the right. Hold right when you get there. Inhaling right. X to the left. So we reverse the breath. Inhaling right. Exhaling left. In right. X left. X left. Inhale center. Notice the way you feel. Bring that feeling on up to standing. Standing straight up. Give the legs a little shake out. The hands a little shake out. Give the waist a little shake out. The shoulders and the head a little shake it out, shake it out, shake it out. Ah, beautiful. Feet are planted about hips width distance apart, maybe a little bit wider than hips width distance. Inhale, the hands high to the sky. Exhale, the hands interlace, going back behind the head, elbows are wide. This is our inhale position. We're going to move to squats. My little hat is coming crooked. Inhale deeply. Exhale, squat down. In we rise. X we squat. Rising straight up like a spring being loaded. Inhale as you rise. Exhale as you squat. Nice and steady. 10. You got it. 9. Steady as we go. 2, 1, and inhale, nice tall big full breath, and exhale, hands come out wide, palms face forward. Beautiful. Let's take this down onto the floor, lying onto your backs. I need to make a little adjustment in my situation here. Finding your way onto your backs, flat down, bringing the heels to touch. So the heels are together, and we want the feet flexed to start, just so you can feel feet flexed, heels together. Beautiful. The palms facing down, which helps here. It's a very simple motion. This is the beginning of the Kriya for detoxification. Inhale, the heels come out wide. Right? Sorry, the heels don't come out wide. The toes point out wide, right and left. And then exhale, they come back together, pointing up. Inhale out, exhale up. So that's the motion. And gets a little fast. Keeping the heels together as best you can. Beautiful. Staying steady with it. See if you can go a little faster. "20 seconds, go, stay steady as fast as you can." Three, 2, One big inhale, legs, toes wide. And exhale, just release and feel and notice. Feel how activated the legs are, right? We're dealing with the apana force, right? The downward excreting force in the body. This is all part of our detoxification process. Pretty much the whole rest of the practice is working with the apana, the downward excreting force in the body. And then right at the end, we bring it all together and set a cherry on top to take us with us after detoxifying, bringing it all home. Beautiful. Going on, we're going to bend the knees, feet come flat to the floor. We're going to lift the hips just like we did in the warm-up. Palms face down underneath the butt on top of the palms on the hands on the exhalation. Okay, this one may get a little hard, so really work with your low back staying glued to the ground, and at any point it begins to arch up, stop, let the feet come back down to the earth, take a break, and come back in when you can, as you can. Keep yourself safe. Beautiful. Letting the legs come out long. They're about a foot off the ground, and we're going to kick, right? Like we were swimming. Straight legs, toes pointed, kicking. And we're here for a while, so stay with it. This is day one. It may be very, very difficult, so always remember that low back starts to come off the ground. Stop, let the legs come back to the earth, take a couple rounds of breath, rest, and come back in when you can, as you can. If you've got it, staying steady the entire time. Long, slow, deep breathing as you go. Toes stay pointed. Keep kicking. Really engage that abdomen like a corset, nice and tight, keeping that low back on the ground. It is not easy. It will be a challenge. It's a challenge to me, for sure. Keep it going. You already got a minute down. You have 50 seconds left, and you've got this. Ho, you've got it. You've got it. You've got me. I've got you. We've got it. We've got it together. Go. Kick, 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 kick. Beautiful. Last 20 seconds, as fast as you can. Kick as fast as you can. Go, 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 go. Legs as straight as can be. Kick, 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 kick. Five, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Big inhale, legs straight out. And exhale, release the legs to the floor. Release the hands from underneath of you. And we're rolling, flipping directly onto our bellies. There's no break in between here. Hands on either side of the chest. We're going to stick our tongue out, and we're going to exhale as we come up as high as we can into a cobra. Inhale as we come back down, tongue stays out. And you move at your pace, only coming as high as what feels right in your body, keeping the breath going the entire time. The exhale on the way up with the tongue extended. You may get some bitterness in the tongue. That's completely natural. That is part of the detoxification. I am inhaling through my nose. If you want to do mouth in and mouth out, that's fine. If you want to do nose in like I do, that's good as well. Main thing is that exhale, tongue out on the way up and out. Halfway there. If you need to take a break, take a break. Three, 2, 1. Inhale, bring it down. Hands come forward. Fingertips towards the elbows. Exhale, forehead onto the forearms. Just breathe. Just breathe. Feel, let it roll through you. Beautiful. Lifting the head ever so slightly. We're going to roll onto our backs. And as we roll onto our backs, legs are going to go out nice and straight. Now, on inhalation, we're going to inhale, the knees are going to come in, the hands are going to go straight up, so the hands are nice and straight out of the shoulders towards the sky. Knees are as in towards the chest as you can. And on an exhale, back down. In and X. In and X. Again, keeping that low back safe, and you're moving as fast as you can. So if you can go really rapid and safe, do so. But it's controlled movements and controlled breath. Inhale as they come up. Exhale as they go down. Three, 2, 1, and exhale, legs wide, wider than the mat, palms face up, right by the hips. Couple rounds of breath, feel it, breathe the body. Beautiful. Curling the knees in towards the chest, hands wrap around the shins. This is rapid paced for a reason, right? We're really letting go, detoxifying, side to side, rolling along the back, side to side. And coming to stillness, little rock forward to back. And we're going to go roll right up to standing. And as we come up, sorry, I skipped the thing. come back down. I was in a bit of a rush. Not really, I just completely forgot about it. So we're back down, we rolled up to seated rather than standing. This happens sometimes, I forget things. So the palms face down. And we're in our seat and we're flat to the floor. If we were sitting on a clock face and 12 o'clock is forward, and the clock face would go normally clockwise around itself, as it would, telling the time. If we're seated on the clock face and 12 o'clock is right here in front of us, we're going to churn, not like Sufi grinds, but just moving the belly, churning through the belly counterclockwise. So 12 o'clock's in front of you, the clock moves in one direction clockwise, you're moving in the opposite direction counterclockwise. You're keeping length through the spine and you're using the abdomen and the muscles to churn through that midsection. Long deep breath as you go. For 3. For 2. And 1. Bringing it to stop. Big inhale in. And an exhale there. Now, coming up to standing. We might need a block for this one. Not everybody will. Some of us will. Some of us will do better with the block. Some of us may not need the block. So, we're going to forward fold all the way and grab our ankles, keeping the ankles held if you can. If not, you're just going to use that block that's in front of you. We're going to go from forward fold into a squat on the inhalation and then back to forward fold on the exhalation. So inhale in your squat and exhale. Forward fold. Straighten the legs, fold in. In to out. Holding the ankles if you can, as you can. If not, you're using that block. Moving at a pace that's right for you. Can be fast. Three, 2, 1. Inhale, you're going to rise up nice and slow, palms face forward. And exhale. Feel into the body, feel into the legs. Well, you made it. The hard work is over. We're going to bring it back down to the floor, making a comfortable seat. The remainder of the practice, we'll be using some chanting. So build your seat so you're comfortable. And guys, if you Don't know how to build a seat? I have a video up on it. It's available here on the Om Collective. It is at an extra cost. It's a whole introduction to Kundalini packet. So just know you can ask me questions, but if you want detailed instructions in a video, that's available for you. So we're building our seat, and we're going to be chanting Sat Nam Wahe Guru. Sat Nam means Sat, the one, the ultimate truth. Nam, the name or legacy, the lineage, that I am of the lineage of truth. My name is truth. I am truth. And Wahe Guru means wow, essentially, or the indescribable bliss of this experience. So the indescribable bliss of knowing that I am truth. I am part of this oneness that is unchangeable throughout time. I am truth in essence, in purity, in light. And that's undescribable bliss. So we'll be repeating the Sat Nam 6 times, and then we'll say Wahe Guru. And it's done in a monotone repetition. I will start as always, and you can join in once you get the rhythm of it, making your own sound in your own space and kind of celebrating in what we're saying. We've detoxified the body. Maybe some of you are sweating, right? It definitely makes you work. Get that out, and then we bring in the recognition of truth that we are now that we're detoxified. Beautiful. So palms face up on the knees or thighs, first finger and thumb touching, the other fingers extend away. Allowing the eyes to close, just settling in. Sat Nam, Sat Nam, Sat Nam, Sat Nam, Sat Nam, Sat Nam, Wahe Guru. Sat Nam, Sat Nam, Sat Nam, Sat Nam, Sat Nam, Sat Nam, Wahe Guru. Sat Nam, Sat Nam, Sat Nam, Sat Nam, Sat Nam, Sat Nam, Wahe Guru. Sat Nam, Sat Nam, Sat Nam, Sat Nam, Sat Nam, Sat Nam, Wahe Guru. Sat Nam, Sat Nam, Sat Nam, Sat Nam, Sat Nam, Sat Nam, Wahe Guru. Sat Nam, Sat Nam, Sat Nam, Sat Nam, Sat Nam, Sat Nam, Wahe Guru. Sat Nam, Sat Nam, Sat Nam, Sat Nam, Sat Nam, Sat Nam, Wahe Guru. Fall into the rhythm of it. Fall into your expression of it. Make it entirely yours as you go. Sat Nam, Sat Nam, Sat Nam, Sat Nam, Sat Nam, Sat Nam, Wahe Guru. Sat Nam, Sat Nam, Sat Nam, Sat Nam, Sat Nam, Sat Nam, Wahe Guru. Sat Nam, Sat Nam, Sat Nam, Sat Nam, Sat Nam, Sat Nam, Wahe Guru. Sat Nam, Sat Nam, Sat Nam, Sat Nam, Sat Nam, Sat Nam, Wahe Guru. Sat Nam, Sat Nam, Sat Nam, Sat Nam, Sat Nam, Sat Nam, Wahe Guru. Sat Nam, Sat Nam, Sat Nam, Sat Nam, Sat Nam, Sat Nam, Wahe Guru. Sat Nam, Sat Nam, Sat Nam, Sat Nam, Sat Nam, Sat Nam, Vaheguru. Sat Nam, Sat Nam, Sat Nam, Sat Nam, Sat Nam, Sat Nam, Vaheguru. Sat Nam, Sat Nam, Sat Nam, Sat Nam, Sat Nam, Sat Nam, Vaheguru. Sat Nam, Sat Nam, Sat Nam, Sat Nam, Sat Nam, Sat Nam, Vaheguru. Sat Nam, Sat Nam, Sat Nam, Sat Nam, Sat Nam, Sat Nam, Vaheguru. Sat Nam, Sat Nam, Sat Nam, Sat Nam, Sat Nam, Sat Nam, Vaheguru. Sat Nam, Sat Nam, Sat Nam, Sat Nam, Sat Nam, Sat Nam, Vaheguru. Sat Nam, Sat Nam, Sat Nam, Sat Nam, Sat Nam, Sat Nam, Vaheguru. Sat Nam, Sat Nam, Sat Nam, Sat Nam, Sat Nam, Sat Nam, Vaheguru. Sat Nam, Sat Nam, Sat Nam, Sat Nam, Sat Nam, Sat Nam, Vaheguru. Sat Nam, Sat Nam, Sat Nam, Sat Nam, Sat Nam, Sat Nam, Vaheguru. Sat Nam, Sat Nam, Sat Nam, Sat Nam, Sat Nam, Sat Nam, Vaheguru. Sat Nam, Sat Nam, Sat Nam, Sat Nam, Sat Nam, Sat Nam, Vaheguru. Sat Nam, Sat Nam, Sat Nam, Sat Nam, Sat Nam, Sat Nam, Vaheguru. Sat Nam, Sat Nam, Sat Nam, Sat Nam, Sat Nam, Sat Nam, Vaheguru. Sat Nam, Sat Nam, Sat Nam, Sat Nam, Sat Nam, Sat Nam, Vaheguru. Sat Nam, Sat Nam, Sat Nam, Sat Nam, Sat Nam, Sat Nam, Vaheguru. Sat Nam, Sat Nam, Sat Nam, Sat Nam, Sat Nam, Sat Nam, Vaheguru. Sat Nam, Sat Nam, Sat Nam, Sat Nam, Sat Nam, Sat Nam, Vaheguru. Sat Nam, Sat Nam, Sat Nam, Sat Nam, Sat Nam, Sat Nam, Vaheguru. Sat Nam, Sat Nam, Sat Nam, Sat Nam, Sat Nam, Sat Nam, Vaheguru. Sat Nam, Sat Nam, Sat Nam, Sat Nam, Sat Nam, Sat Nam, Vaheguru. Sat Nam, Sat Nam, Sat Nam, Sat Nam, Sat Nam, Sat Nam, Vaheguru. Sat Nam, Sat Nam, Sat Nam, Sat Nam, Sat Nam, Sat Nam, Vaheguru. Sat Nam, Sat Nam, Sat Nam, Sat Nam, Sat Nam, Sat Nam, Vaheguru. Sat Nam, Sat Nam, Sat Nam, Sat Nam, Sat Nam, Sat Nam, Vaheguru. Last round. Sat Nam, Sat Nam, Sat Nam, Sat Nam, Sat Nam, Sat Nam, Vaheguru. Big inhale. And exhale. Inhale, hands come right up, palms touch overhead, a little pressure into the hands, hold the breath. You got 20 seconds, stay held. Be filled, right? Feel what you've built in the body. Feel that clarity, that openness, that detoxification, that excretion from the chest downwards. Feel as the inhale and the hold begins to fill you up from the inside. Stay with it. You got a little longer. And exhale. And as you do, the hands fall down to the sides, fingertips touch the floor, and a round of breath, inhaling and exhaling. Right? It's a cleansing practice all the way through. Inhale all the way in, palms touch overhead, big full breath in, hold at the top. And exhale slowly. The palms turn facing the floor, fingertips ground into the earth. A round of breath, inhale. And exhale. One more time. Inhale, full breath in, hands overhead, feel the breath. And exhale, releasing. Hands come down out to the sides. Fingertips graze the earth. Making your way onto your backs, finding your way into Shavasana for a very complete relaxation. Making any final adjustments you need to as you come onto your backs for a corpse pose, a surrendering, a releasing, in definition, practicing death and dying, letting go of all worldly things and attachments, full detoxification of the body and mind. Corpse pose, letting go completely as much as you can. Just allow the body to be breathed. Allow the mind to be at complete ease. Experience the breath. Experience the silence. Taking the thumb. And the thumbs gently touch the other fingertips one at a time. A little wiggle of the fingers, a little wiggle of the toes. And bringing the hands to heart center, rubbing the palms. Bringing the feet off the ground, bending the knees, soles of the feet come to touch, rubbing the soles of the feet and the hands in the same manner. A little bit of friction. And a big inhale, hands long, stretch, legs long, reach, stretch. And an exhale over onto your right side to take a round of cleansing breath. Then coming upright to a comfortable seat. And as you come up, hands land at the heart in Anjali Mudra, prayer pose. Inhale, hands wide out and up, palms touch overhead. I am happy. Exhale, hands to the heart. Inhale, hands wide out and up, palms touch. I am healthy. Exhale, hands to the heart. Inhale, hands wide out and up, palms touch. I am holy. Exhale, hands landing at the heart, and out loud repeat after me. I embody grace so fully that all who I meet feel its presence. Hands to the forehead center. One long sat, one short nam. Inhaling. Beautiful, beautiful yogis. Satnam, thank you so much for a fantastic class. Great new start to a new year. This is what we're doing for the month. Keep coming back. It will get better and better as we go, as we detoxify all of 2020 out. Well, maybe not all of it. There were definitely some really good points in 2020. But, cleanse out the old, bring in the new, start this new year on a really great new foot. So yeah, I'll come over, I'll unmute if there are any questions. And if not, I'll see you guys tomorrow, Saturday at 11 a.m. here